Okay, I'm going to do another video on SB-5 because I think that people, they think that all the money, I don't know where they think the money comes from. I think that's the problem. They don't understand where the money comes to pay the state workers. They think, well, the state workers are paying taxes, so they're paying themselves. So let me start it from a brand new state, because I think that the simple-minded people would understand this better. So we've got a brand new state that's opening up, okay? And I'm going to bring everything down to small numbers so the people that can't understand big numbers can understand this, okay? We have 10 workers, okay? And they're each getting paid $5,000 apiece. So 5 times 10 is $50,000, okay? Everybody understand that so far? So this is called a payroll, or this is called an expense, okay? So I'm just going to put an expense, all right, or our budget is, so far it's $50,000 in payroll. But it's an expense, okay? And then the rest, so our total budget is $100,000, and so $50,000, another $50,000 is miscellaneous. Just operating costs, you know, trucks and all that kind of stuff. So we have a budget of $100,000. Everybody following me so far? So our employees are getting paid $50,000, or a total of $50,000, $5,000 an employee. You can take this a week, a month, however you want to do it, but it's probably a week. So in the private sector, we have a factory that's producing goods and services and all that kind of stuff. Everybody following me so far? And they're contributing in income tax, and these are all the taxes that the factory's paying, and all their workers, $60,000 into the treasury. So far, we've got $60,000 of the $100,000 budget covered so far. Okay, everybody follow me so far? All right. Then we have another $40,000 left that we need to cover that budget. Everybody understand me? So far we're in the hole. Just be like at home, you know, you're spending, you know, $100 and you only have $60. You can't keep doing that. Hope you understand that. Okay, so we have $40,000 left. Now that $40,000 is being covered by fees. We could call, you know, fees, you know, your license plates, everything that associates with doing commerce maybe in the state, you know, business license, everything. That's covering the other $40,000. So right now we've got a balanced budget. Okay, well then all of a sudden one day the state workers say, you know what, we want to raise. And because they're unions and they're Democrats, they say, okay, we're going to go ahead and vote that. Yeah, we want to raise you by $10,000. We want to double our pay. I'm being exaggerating, but okay. So now, instead of that, we have $100,000 now in payroll, plus the $50,000 in miscellaneous expenses. Now we have $150,000. Yeah, our budget. Well, our budget's still $100,000, but now we've got $150,000 expenditures. So right now we're $50,000 in the hole. Follow me so far, everybody? We've raised our payroll to $100,000. Our budget's $100,000. Our miscellaneous expenses are $50,000. We are now $50,000 in the hole. Everybody follow me so far? So what we do as a state is we're going to raise the taxes on this factory. Okay? And the factory, it can't compete. Okay? I'm just going to say this because this is exactly what's happened in Ohio. As a matter of fact, Cooper Tire in Bowling Green, Ohio. That's exactly where they went to Kentucky, okay? All right, so this factory, I'm just going to use this as a broad brush, and people say, well, that's not fair. Well, you know what? Raising my taxes isn't fair either. But this is exactly what's happening. This factory has just decided to shut down. Okay? They just shut down completely. So that $60,000 is all gone. All right? We don't have that $60,000 coming in anymore. All we have are the fees. Okay? The $40,000 in fees. So we have no income coming in. I'm just giving it a broad, because I want people to understand where the state workers are getting their income from. Now, yes, they're paying a percentage of the income tax, but it's going to be very small compared to what the private sector is paying. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Okay. So let's say it's $10,000. So 10 and 40 is $50,000. We're bringing in taxes. But we're spending $150. Well, wait a minute. If we're bringing in $50 and we're spending $150, That's a deficit. That's right, it's a deficit. We are spending more than we take in. Okay? You can't keep doing that. Now, the federal government can do it because they can just print money. Our states can't print money. They just can't turn out money. Okay? That's why we're 15 trillion. Our government is 15 trillion in the hole. Trillion. You guys don't even comprehend that. You just want more money. Okay, so what needs to happen is, and so now the following year, we're going to be even worse shape. Okay? Oh, we might get a company to come in, okay, here and there, but we're still running a deficit. Does this make any sense to people? Because, I mean, I've had 5 retail stores. This is about as simple. I mean, let's just do this simply, okay? Again, I hate to be simple. Okay? If I make $5,000 a month, that's what I bring home. Okay, if I make $5,000, and after all my expenses, okay, so let's rent $1,000, car. Let's say a car is $500. Okay, food. Let's say that's $500. Let's say electric, let's say that's $200, that's going up. Miscellaneous, that would include everything, let's say that's another $500. Alright, then you have miscellaneous loans, let's say you got some student loans, that's another $500. Alright, so that's $1,000, $2,000, $3,200, $3,200. And I'm bringing $5,000 in a month. That means I have $1,800 left. That's what I have, $1,800 left. That's positive cash flow. I've spent. I mean, this is so simple. It's ridiculous, really. I mean, I am spending less than what I take in. Now, if I decide to go out and buy another boat, I want to buy a boat for $500 a month. And then I want to buy another house in Jamaica, and that's another $1,000. And I'm going to take a couple trips, okay, to Hawaii and everything, and that's over the next 6 months. That's going to be another, let's say $1,000. Let's just throw these in here, okay? So that's $2,500 extra that I'm adding to my. Well, I can't do that. I don't have the money. Yeah, you could do it on your credit card, and you could keep racking your credit card up. But what people don't understand is most credit cards are 25% interest. You can't pay it off fast enough. Okay? So it all boils down to one thing, people. Taxes. Where do they come from? They come from the private sector. That's where it initiates. That's where it all initiates. Factories, retail stores, that's where it starts from. The money comes from nowhere else but the private sector.